sort of Thetford forest area. So quite near Thetford, in the sort of Thetford forest area, there's a Desert Rats Memorial. So they were the 7th Armoured Division, spent almost the entire time out of this country, but there was one period when they were in this country and they were sort of preparing for the Normandy invasion, and they're sort of in here preparing for that. So this is the memorial to them, the 7th Armoured Division, from El Alamein to Berlin via North Africa, Italy, Thetford Forest, this is here, and then from here the invasion was the part of the invasion of Normandy, France, Belgium and Holland, and then on to Berlin from there. So we're stationed in the forest between January and May 1944, preparing for the invasion of Normandy. Only time it was in the UK in entire existence. It sailed from Felixstowe 5th of June 1944, with the first tanks landing on Gold Beach in the evening of 6th of June. So there we go. So there's a massive tank. It's on top of there. So there's also, I think there's other things like other, in this woodland area, there's like other things, this little museum, but just volunteers run it, like you've got a book to open it basically, like a hut with other things to do with it. But I just thought I'd show you that. It's got a little bit more information here about Thetford Forest Park. But yeah, standing at the entrance was a busy army camp. We're only here for 5 months. Hive of activity, NAFI, cookhouses, workshops and all that. And it shows you the position of some of the old features that remain in the camp, and like a little walk into a cookhouse, hut base, workshop and all that. And there's yeah, you've got the Cromwell tank. So it's a Mark IV Cromwell tank that you can see there. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, this little woodland walk here you can do. We are at Thetford Priory on the outskirts of Thetford. Our Lady of Thetford, founded in the early 12th century. It was a magnet for pilgrims because of holy relics and things like that. But of course Henry VIII suppressed the monasteries and everything. So anyway, we're going to go and have a little wander around this. So it's just ruins. It's quite windy today, cloudy. Thetford, of course, was where Dad's army was filmed. It's like a fake Wilmington on Sea. It wasn't really at the sea, it was in the middle of Norfolk they filmed it. There is a Dad's Army Museum in Thetford as well. So here's the Priory sort of map of the ruins and what we're looking at. We're there, cloister up that way. Yeah. Chapter house, that bit. It's all made out of the flint, isn't it? It's not like, you know, like proper like hewn stones or anything like that. It's just flint, all piled up and sort of cemented in. So that's that's the sort of iconic view for, yeah. So the arch, it's all fallen down and ruined, but you know, would have been an arch there. Look. So that gives you the scale of what it was originally, the size of it, the archway and everything. Would have been big, wouldn't it? But yeah. But it's funny, isn't it? Just built out of the flint stones like that. Just built out of cobbles. The church and nave. 1107, complete by 1114. But the nave not finished for another 60 years. So it's really, I mean. Detailing that interior was lavish. Wow. That's the nave altar. Yeah, so it's just free to get in. There's the ruins of Thetford Priory here on the outskirts of Thetford. We'll have a little look at that sign and that sign. See what this says. The Presbytery. Community gathered here every day to celebrate a divine service. Shorter structure that appears today. In 1313 there was a riot in the Presbytery. A mob broke into the monastery. The prior and several monks fled to the church for sanctuary, but several were killed at the high altar, and valuable church goods were carried away. You know me.
The wealth, the churches.
Yeah. The tomb of Thomas Howard, Duke of Norfolk, Victor of Flodden Field, 1513, died 1524. Around in Thetford to the historic castle here. There's not really got any of the stonework on it, but you can see the mound. I think Henry II destroyed the castle 1100 and something or whatever, but it's a medieval motte and bailey. So you can see all the earthworks are still here, and the big mound. They put some stairs going up it. You can walk up to the top and get the view. Yeah, so there's a Downs Army Museum in Thetford, and there's a couple of other things, but apparently it's not worth visiting really, sort of centre and things, I don't know. Seems alright to me so far. The houses are not very nice, and but just yeah. So it's the tallest medieval earthwork in Britain, Castle Hill. It was an Iron Age fort here originally. Goes on, and then 1070s fences. The castle, red castle built 1133, 1154. It's got quite a bit of. The 80-foot mound was topped with a timber castle built inside the old Iron Age fort. So these must be the sort of old Iron Age fort ruins, and then the castle was built inside that. Yeah. You can see the sort of the layout there, what it would look like in the 1070s. Yeah. Just run along. Raising on the grass around it. Got the moat going around it like that, look. Do not go to the summit in icy or stormy conditions. Yeah. Little sheep those, aren't they? Look at those. Just went up the steps there. Whoa! Out of breath. But yeah, you can see some of the old parts of town there. Thetford. And then there's the landscape around. Lots of trees, Thetford Forest and all that. The bricks. Yeah.